Hello players, this is Kim Taehyun, Director of PUBG Battlegrounds. Welcome to the third episode of Dev Drop. In this video, I'll be going through some questions about the 2025 roadmap. I'll also touch on topics that are not in the roadmap but might be on players' minds. Hope you enjoy it. Questions and feedback that aren't covered in the video will be answered in a blog post. Shall we get started? Let's go. With or without Unreal 5, I feel the developers need to take a step back from content for a month and focus purely on game optimization and fixing stutters. We actually have many different teams. There's a team working on Unreal Engine 5, another team focused on optimization, and teams that handle live service content and various updates for PUBG. So even if we pause work in one area, it doesn't necessarily mean we can immediately shift focus to another. We would love to say everything is working perfectly, but we know there is still work to be done, especially on optimization. We understand player concerns about optimization, given the recent Sanhok issues. We made some optimization improvements back in April, so we hope you give it another shot. Of course, we'll keep working hard to improve performance moving forward. Really looking forward to 120 FPS on console. That's all I've wanted since the game came out. Wait a second, about this comment. Pretty sure we've never officially announced this, so we're not exactly sure where that information came from. But as of now, we haven't made any decisions to confirm 120 frames per second support. We would need to explore the technical feasibility through development first. We know there are a lot of expectations around the shift to current-gen consoles. We'll do our best to figure out how we can meet them. Despite the long-standing dominance of the AR meta, weapons like the M16A4 and SCAR-L have remained underused for years. I believe it's time to either enhance their strength or rebalance them in some way to make them more viable. There are several different aspects to consider when balancing weapons. We've seen quite a few discussions and comments about weapons such as the M16A4 and SCAR-L, and many players have been asking us to improve underused weapons in general. While we do make gunplay adjustments every 2 months, it's difficult to single out just one or two weapons. Instead, we follow a broader balancing plan and adjust multiple weapons together. The reason we recently rebalanced shotguns and SMGs is that we also consider balance across weapon categories. We've been tuning things across the board. As there are subcategories like 5.56mm and 7.62mm weapons even within ARs, there's no single correct answer. But we assure you that we'll keep fine-tuning the overall balance. I've seen the video and the latest dev talk. Oh, thank you so much for checking them out. I am touched. I'm a bit scared to see destruction being added to more maps. The performance issues in Sanhok with destruction have not been fixed. There are two types of destruction in the game: terrain destruction and building destruction. To explain a bit more, terrain destruction affects only the terrain, while Sanhok's destruction also includes destructible buildings. When we mentioned destruction in the roadmap, we didn't mean that Sanhok's destruction would be applied to every map. We meant that terrain destruction, which was first added to Rondo, will be expanded to other maps. There are currently no plans to bring building destruction to every map. And we will need to resolve optimization issues on Sanhok first before considering anything like that. That's something we may look at much further down the line. Don't worry, we won't do it. Keep the bots how they were. It's casuals. It's where those who aren't as skilled can come and play daily. Let's see. I think we got two questions here. One about bots and another about the casual mode. First off, let's talk about bots. Our goal isn't to make bots stronger or threatening in any way. Instead, we want their movement and behavior to feel more natural, so that they can better fit into matches and provide a smoother, more enjoyable experience for players. We want them to act as a support element, like oil in the engine. As for casual mode limits, we know there are players who only play casual mode. These players log in, play their 3 matches, and then log off. While raising the limit could help boost playtime, our goal is to encourage players to gradually transition from casual mode to normal match. That's why it's not easy for us to simply raise the cap. That said, we have been discussing this internally. We are exploring different ways to expand the limit, and already have a few ideas in mind. We will share more once we have a clearer direction. Passes need to be more appealing, especially the survivor passes. Without the provided schematic, I do not think most players would even consider purchasing them. For passes, our intention is for players to enjoy the game a bit more, with fun missions that give various rewards. We hope more players can have fun clearing missions and getting rewards through the pass. Ideally, we want the pass to feel rewarding and enjoyable, a fun system where players look forward to the next unlock. Also, remember how the schematic wasn't there at first? I actually fought for it and earned it. Even getting just one in was tough, but of course it doesn't have to be just schematics. We'll keep exploring different ways to make things fun and do our best to bring good news. If UGC is introduced and becomes more mainstream, we expect to see an increase in creators producing a variety of content. Some maps could gain widespread popularity, similar to user-created maps in other games. Right now, our UGC system is still in alpha. Once it's live, we'll start by looking at how players engage with it, whether creators are making content, and how everything comes together. We haven't planned any specific benefits or incentives for creators just yet, since we're currently focusing on ensuring that everything related to UGC works smoothly. UGC will be launching soon, and if you have fun creating with it, we'll follow up with some exciting plans and updates to share later on. While we understand that optimizing existing maps is currently the priority, when will development on a new map begin? Also, with the introduction of Unreal 5, will the minimum system requirements need to increase accordingly? Seems like there are two questions here about a new map and about minimum system requirements with Unreal 5. As of now, we don't have any plans to develop a new map. Last year and this year, we've been more focused on improving existing maps rather than creating new ones. So for now, we are not planning to develop a new map. As for system requirements, of course, we would love to keep things optimized for the setups players are currently using. But with Unreal 5, along with all the new features and visual improvements, there's a possibility that the minimum system requirements could increase slightly to support those changes. That said, we're not aiming to drastically raise the specs, we're working to keep them accessible. Having teammate kill or knock notifications appear in the center of the screen feels really uncomfortable. Please consider removing the notifications, or at least adding an option to turn them off. We added those kill messages because we felt it was important for players to be quickly aware of their teammates' actions. We are doing our best to keep them as subtle as possible, but we know it is a fine line. We will continue to closely monitor player feedback and make adjustments wherever needed, so please bear with us. We will do our best to find the right balance, so we would really appreciate your continued feedback. Based on the Unreal 5 preview that was recently shown, Erangel seems to have a much warmer tone overall. Is there any chance the visuals might be adjusted to bring back the colder, moodier look from around the 2017 early access and official launch period? I completely understand and relate to this question. I would also love to see Erangel keep more of its original atmosphere. That said, since we're still in development, we're currently testing different lighting setups and other visual elements, so nothing is final just yet. But I really do feel the same way. And I personally care a lot about preserving that early Erangel vibe. I miss the Erangel from the early access and original launch days too. We will do our best to capture that feeling again. I would love to see a custom match exclusive team deathmatch mode with more flexible setting options. It would be really fun to have a TDM mode where we could choose from various fun weapons like handguns, crossbow, or even overpowered modes from the old war mode, along with level 3 gear and care package weapons. It would be nice to add it to custom match, but we think UGC might be a better fit. UGC is currently being built on a TDM foundation, so we'd love for you to try creating fun modes with it. If you feel anything's missing, feel free to share your feedback. We're open to adding more features, so go ahead and give it a shot. Let the clans enjoy competitions and have a scope, a goal. Give clans a system to compete against each other divided by nation, continent, and world. It would be really amazing to see different clans competing across tournaments and ladders. I totally agree, there is definitely a need for clan battles to give players more opportunities to compete. There's value in building stronger bonds within clans, and having friendly competition between clans sounds great too. We've been thinking about hosting clan battles as events, but as for global competition between countries or continents, that's a bit tricky. We all have different ping. For example, players in the US and South Korea can't really compete fairly. So instead of building it as an in-game system, we're planning to approach it as event-based content. We actually started testing this out a little bit last year, and we're planning to continue and expand on it. This year as well. You're in, right? We can count on you, right? Thank you all for showing so much interest in the 2025 roadmap, for all your great questions, and for your continued support. This is actually my third dev drop, and I've been getting some questions that really hit the mark, and others I honestly didn't see coming. We're still shaping things as we go, so please bear with us. Episodes 4, 5, 6, we've got more coming, so please keep the feedback coming too. Thanks again.